Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you are somebody who is to be bride to be or a relative of the bride, you can definitely try out this look. If you are not in a mood to hire a makeup artist and do it yourself in this pandemic, this look is apt for you. Very easy to go. But I'll suggest a good makeup artist as well. To begin with, do moisturize your skin very well, because key to a good makeup, especially when you are a bride, is a moisturized skin. Do a proper skincare before beginning of your makeup. I'll be taking two different primers. One is the Benefits Professional Primer and the other one is Fit Me Primer. The Benefit Professional will give me a blurred out effect near the eyes, and this one gives a very dewy finish, which is apt for a bride when you need a complete glow. I'm also using a strobe cream to just give a little more sheen to the face, little glow, because an extra glow to the bride is never harm. I'm also applying it on my hands to keep it as similar as possible. I'm using this Maybelline Superstay Matte Finished Foundation in the shade 210 Beige, and due to the lighting it might seem little light, but it is a very good product and it stays for long. If you're a bride and not looking for a very high end foundation, this is a very good foundation to stay in front of the fire, and during your fairas you will look absolutely gorgeous. For my concealer, first I'm using this LA Girl concealer in the areas where I need a little bit of concealing, because when you're a bride you just don't want any kind of darkness or patchiness around your face. I'm applying it to all the areas where I need a concealing or I feel it's required, and then I'll just blend it out with my buffing brush from Real Technique. A seamless blending is what you need, especially on your D-Day, because you will be in front of this fire for a long time for your Sat Feras. Once I'm done with my blending, I'll start with my eyelid first. I'll take this Nicka K Mocha Mix and I'll deposit the darkest brown shade from that palette slowly in the outer corners, and then pushing it and buffing it inside the eye area. Take very little amount at a go so that it is buildable, and you need right amount so that it looks very pretty. So you see how I'm doing, just depositing the colors, right shades in the outer corners, and then pushing that entire colors inside with the help of this blending brush. Now slowly using the different colors, I will be just building it a little more. I have done the other eyes off camera to save a little bit of time. From that very same palette, I have taken this white shade and just doing a little kind of a cut crease. I'm not taking any concealer. I have just done with this help of the white eyeshadow in that palette. Using a glitter shade from that very palette, placing it all over the eyelid and then blending everything together to have that seamless effect. Once it is done, I am taking my Nykaa's Jet Black liquid liner and creating a small wing liner, because we Bengalis are known for our wings, and I just love how my liners turn to be. Using my Maybelline Instant Age Refiner in a very light shade just to highlight the highest point of my face, also doing a bit of reverse contouring to give a little more bit of more chisel effect, and then using a buffing brush from Real Technique, I'm just buffing it everything very well so that everything looks very seamless. Instantly you see how the face looks very chiseled up. Always do your concealer at the last under your eyes so that it sets for some time. And I'm using this Wet n Wild contour palette and using the banana kind of a shade from it, banana powder kind of a shade from it, for a light baking only on the areas where I have highlighted. And now taking my Nykaa Jet Black Kajal underlying my lower lash line, and then taking a small pencil brush and taking the dark brown shade from that palette and smudging the lower lash line as well. Once that is done, I'll take a big fluffy brush and remove the excess powder. Just don't worry about the white cast which it leaves, because once you do your entire makeup and do your jewelry, this looks fine. Using the Master Contour palette from Maybelline, I'm doing my contouring, a very sharp contouring, because being also a nice sharp contouring is very beautiful for the brides, and Bengalis are known for their dusky complexion, and this bronze just adds to it. Also taking the contouring in the jawline to give that extra chisel effect, and then taking it on the forehead and near the eyebrow areas to make that perfect C of the face. Taking my LA color blush palette to add that extra flush of color, the pink shade from it, and giving that right flush of color for the bride. Taking the Swiss Beauty highlighter, putting it across the highest point of the face, cupid bow on the nose, forehead and the chin, because this will give a very beautiful effect when you click pictures and tons of them. Taking the highlighter in the inner corner of the eyes and also below the brow bone to give that highlighted effect, and now setting it with my Maybelline setting spray across my face, and with a buffing brush I'll just buff the excess powder and the products whatsoever. Now taking this Insight Cosmetics lipstick from the range Shine and Wine, and completing the look with the bindi, jewelry and everything, and how this is how it looks. And this veil is from my bridal trousseau. This looks perfect. If you like this particular look, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay at home, and loads of love. Bye.